Arc Raiders might soon have some competition. Might. Bungie, the early creators of Halo, then moving on to Destiny, are now making a brand new game, Marathon. After having a bit of a rough announcement, some legal issues with part of the game design, they're back, they've made some updates, the gameplay trailers are looking a whole lot better, game's looking pretty smooth. There's going to be a weekend, similar to what we had in Arc Raiders of a server slam, where you'll be able to download the game, try it out for free before the actual launch, which isn't too far away at this point, officially releasing March 5th, 2026 on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. And with Arc Raiders being such a big hit, Marathon also being an extraction shooter has everybody very hyped, very excited, where I believe it got top 5 on the Steam charts the day the pre-orders went live. Before we dive into the competition between Arc Raiders and the upcoming Marathon, let's talk a little bit about price and editions. Marathon Standard Edition is $40, the same exact price as the Standard Edition of Arc Raiders. Moving on up to the Deluxe Edition, it's $60, where you'll also get Midnight Decay Bundle, a Premium Rewards Pass voucher, which I'm assuming is sort of like a Battle Pass system, and 200 Silk, which I believe is the in-game currency. But then on top of the Standard Edition and the Deluxe Edition, there's a Collector's Edition. It does come with some pretty cool things. I'm always a fan of actual real-world physical collector's items and collector editions of the games. However, this one's $230. You have to make the decision there if that's something you're into, if that's something you're willing to pay for the actual real life physical collector's edition items. Because it does come with a pretty cool box, a statue, embroider patch, a miniature weave worm, postcards, more digital rewards, and more. But I believe this could bring some competition to Arc Raiders. I don't know a whole lot about the game since I haven't had a hands-on experience myself. There have been some playtests in the past where some people have gotten their hands on it, but I'm super excited for the free-to-play weekend to try it out, see how it is firsthand. But again, I wasn't a fan of Arc Raiders when I played the server slam. The full game drops, and it's a completely different story. But that was also my first ever experience with an extraction shooter. And with Bungie's track record of Halo, Destiny, and now Marathon, it's hard to believe that it's not going to be a game with good movement, good gunplay, and good mechanics overall. We'll just have to see how it all plays out together in an extraction shooter, since to my knowledge, this is Bungie's first ever extraction shooter. One cool thing that I like, a post from Arc Raiders, is Arc Raiders, everyone is equal playing field, everyone's a raider, no abilities, nothing like that, which is good to have. But on the contrast of things, Marathon has different runner shells. Based on the runner you select, you'll have different passives or different abilities, and you'll be able to know immediately when you see another player out there what runner they are and what abilities they're going to have. So you can go about situations a little bit differently, whereas in Arc Raiders, when you're running around, you don't know what gun someone has before you're getting shot in the face. Another contrast between Arc Raiders and Marathon is that Arc Raiders is purely third person. I actually enjoy the third person gameplay and how you can switch shoulders back and forth to peek different corners, and it's something a little bit different that you're not used to, especially in an extraction shooter. Marathon, however, is first person, so there's no shoulder peeking around corners, no switching shoulders. It's all in first person, which I think actually plays to Marathon's hand, because those who don't like playing in third person will now have a game on consoles, because I know Escape from Tarkov, extraction shooter, but it's only on PC. So I think in an extraction shooter sense, these are probably going to be the two biggest games of the year, purely because they're coming out not only on PC, but also on PlayStation and Xbox. And it might just be fun to switch back and forth between third-person gameplay to first-person gameplay, different objectives, different goals, fighting different things. One thing that I think Arc Raiders does very, very well, and I think they can also do it very well because they're not people, but robots. The AI or NPCs in Arc Raiders have for the most part, move very, very well around the map. Sometimes, yeah, they get stuck on different things, but I mean, at the end of the day, they have an excuse in saying that they are still robots. If they get stuck on a tree or something, it's still going to try to panic and try to get out of it. Whereas in Marathon, I believe the AI or NPCs that you're going up against are other people. So if they're running into a wall or getting stuck, it looks a little weird, throws you off a little bit. So at the moment, without playing Marathon yet, I think Arc Raiders does have the advantage there, having different things like robots, flying machines, rather than other humans. The competition is great for consumers. It puts stress on the developers, puts stress on the companies to make their game even better and push further and further and try to be more innovative, make new things, create new things, new quests, new objectives, new goals, new maps, new weapons, whatever it may be, and that helps out the players by giving us an overall better experience. So some people might be complaining that Marathon is coming out, that it's going to be another extraction shooter, but I think this is a good thing. Even if you never want to touch the game and you only want to play Arc Raiders, this is still going to play out to your benefit if Marathon is good. One thing that I already seen that I like that Arc Raiders is doing that Marathon decided not to go this route. So Arc Raiders has the new Raider decks about once every couple months where you can go in, earn blue credit. You don't have to pay for it. You can earn the blue credit and unlock items from the Raider deck with that earned credit. It looks like Marathon might be, I don't know for sure yet, might be going down the Battle Pass route, or they're calling it Premium Pass. And I really just want to get away from the Battle Pass era of gaming. I feel like it's like kind of like supply drops in the 2015 to 2017 era. We're kind of done with it. Supply drops, done and dusted. Now it's the Battle Pass, done and dusted. Let's get it out. Because if you want to play multiple different games, you got to be playing games full time just to complete every single Battle Pass. So at that point, I kind of just decided I'm done with Battle Passes, not going to buy them. Because I'm just not going to finish it. I'm playing this game, that game, switching back and forth, and it doesn't make sense to buy a Battle Pass if I can't even finish it. But Marathon coming out March 5th, super close. There hasn't been an official date on the server slam or whatever they're going to be calling it for the free weekend before the release. If I had to guess, it'll be probably mid to late February, just so they can build excitement of the game, get some players in for free, try out and test the servers, make sure everything is running okay before the launch of the game. But what are your thoughts? Are you excited there's another extraction shooter coming to all platforms? Are you excited that's going to be first person? Let me know what your thoughts are between Arc Raiders, Marathon coming out, the competition between the two. Overall, I think it's a good thing, but as always, let me know what you guys think. If you did enjoy this, me just sitting down talking about Marathon a little bit, the new game coming out. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll catch you right back here in the next one. Peace out.